Hi everyone, thank you so much for letting me come in here. You can clap if you want. Hello, clapping. It's a common denominator, everybody loves to clap. So, I am an uneducated person, which in today's world simply means that traditional education didn't work for me. After several failed attempts at college, I was forced with a decision. I decided that I would find people who were doing work that I admired, and I would ask them, how did you learn how to do that? And more importantly, how can I learn how to do that? This concept is now commonly known as experiential learning, which, for the record, I am really grateful for because previously, people like me were just known as college dropouts. Yeah. So, that brings me to my proposal. I propose that we change the conversation. That we change the conversation from where did you go to school and to how did you learn how to do that? Now, something that I've noticed in my current position at the Minnesota Children's Museum Rochester is when you ask kids that question, how did you learn how to do that? They're often pretty quick with an answer. It's usually something along the lines of, I learned it from a parent or an older sibling. Perhaps they watched a video on YouTube, like a TED Talk. More often than not, it's something along the lines of, I just figured it out. However, if you ask that exact same question of an adult, specifically in a professional setting, how did you learn how to do that? They're often caught completely off guard. They're totally baffled by the concept of having to recall how they learned how to do something. So, here's the idea that I plan to explore in the case that I'm selected. Where do we lose the ability to assess how we learned how to do something? And more importantly, how do we get it back? So, who does this help? Well, namely, kids like me. Kids who are made to feel less than simply because their brain works differently. Also adults. Adults who feel that they can't compete simply because they don't have the same credentials as the person sitting next to them. Also employers. Living in a community where we have some of the lowest unemployment rates in the entire country, employers will be forced to think creatively about how they assess the credentials of potential hires. Also, they will be forced to see individuals as just that, individuals. In a perfect world, credibility is more highly valued than credentials. Let's change the conversation. Thank you.